Paris is on fire. And no, we are not talking about a new French trend. We are talking about actual cars burning, streets in chaos, police running everywhere, and 416 people in handcuffs, all because a football team won a trophy. Yes, you heard that correctly. Paris Saint-Germain won the Champions League for the second year in a row. And Parisians celebrated by doing what Parisians apparently do best, destroying their own city. Cars torched, windows smashed, shops looted, 7 police officers injured, 20,000 people flooding the Champs-Élysées like it was the end of the world. Except the world did not end. Paris just looked like it did. Now here is where it gets interesting. The French authorities deployed 8,000 police officers to handle the celebration riots. 8,000 for a football match. That is more security than some countries have for an actual war. And after all that preparation, after all those officers, after all that planning, 416 people still got arrested in one night. France said they were ready. Paris said, "Hold my croissant." Now I know what you are thinking. What would have happened if Trump was the president of France? Oh, this would have been very different. First of all, Trump would have called a press conference before the match even started. He would have said, "We have the best police, tremendous police. Nobody does police like France does police. But if anybody touches one car, one single car, we are sending in the National Guard and also maybe the Navy." And then, the moment the first car got flipped, executive order, immediate. The rioters would have been hit with so many tariffs they would have had to pay to even think about rioting. Looting a shop? That is a 25% import tax on everything you stole. You want to burn a car? Congratulations, you now owe the French government the full value of that vehicle plus interest, plus a strongly worded letter from the Oval Office. Trump would have tweeted from the Élysée Palace at 2 in the morning, "Paris is beautiful. The rioters are very bad people, very bad. We caught them all. Nobody catches rioters like we do. Make Paris great again." And honestly, the Arc de Triomphe would have been rebranded. Trump Tower, Paris, gold letters, very classy. But in all seriousness, the Paris riots after the PSG Champions League victory show a very real problem. When celebrations turn into destruction, when 7 police officers get hurt, when hundreds of people get arrested, something has gone deeply wrong with how society handles victory. 416 arrests in one night, millions of euros of damage. A city that was supposed to be celebrating instead looked like a disaster zone. PSG won the Champions League. Paris lost its mind. And somewhere in Washington, Trump is watching the footage and taking notes. This is Perswire Media. Real news. Real impact. If this made you laugh and think, at the same time, hit subscribe right now. We do breaking news different around here.